Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English news of Bình Phước television station and newspaper. I'm the Wang and now are the headlines as usual. Bình Phước February purchase collection estimated at over 1 trillion Vietnam dong. On People Border Defense Day in 2023. National Assembly elects Võ Văn Thưởng as state president. CNN praises 9 magnificent caves in Vietnam. The Binh Phước Provincial People Committee has held a regular conference to review socio-economic performance in February and conduct several key working programs.
The province's socio-economic situation continues to be stable and developed in most fields during February. Business and exports increased sharply compared to January and February last year. A sharp increase was also seen in the manufacturing and processing sector, while livestock continues to expand in scale. Total budget collections in February were over 1 trillion Vietnam dong, a 7% increase compared to January. Total state budget expenditure was over 899 billion Vietnam dong. Export turnover was estimated at $320.8 million, up 39% over the previous month, and the disbursement of public investment capital reached more than 607.5 billion Vietnam dong, or 10.6% of the assigned plan. Positive results were achieved in culture and society, while national defense and security were maintained and social order and safety guaranteed. Participants at the conference were also provided with a report on a cooperative program between Bình Phước and Ho Chi Minh City, and a draft plan to hold a conference in Bình Phước reviewing social economic development cooperation between Ho Chi Minh City and southeastern provinces. The conference is expected to be held on March 17-18 with the participations of about 350 delegates from cities and provinces in the region.
Đắc Ơ Commune in Bù Gia Mập District, in cooperation with the Đắc Ơ Border Guard Station, has organized the On People Border Defense Day 2023 in celebration of the 64th traditional day for Border Guard and the 34th On People Border Defense Day.
Đắc Ơ is a border commune in Bù Gia Mập District with 12 villages and a population of over 18,000. The holding of the On People Border Defense Day aims to raise public awareness and responsibility and promote the role and determination of party committees, authorities, Vietnam Fatherland Front committees at all levels, departments, forces, agencies, and the people in the construction, management, and protection of territorial sovereignty and security at national borders. The program began with the Let's Have Fun in the Kitchen contest, chaired by the Women's Union of Đắc Ơ Commune. The contest attracted 16 teams from villages and schools in the commune. The most exciting and impressive event was a cultural exchange night with many performances by the Bù Gia Mập District Cultural Center and the people and border officers and soldiers, praising the homeland and border soldiers. There was also a camp with food and zero-dome stores for the poor and sporting activities and folk games, attracting thousands of people.
The Steering Committee for Interdisciplinary Mass Mobilization, Emulation Block No. 2 in Lộc Ninh District recently organized the March Border Program.
The steering committee, in coordination with the Emulation Block No. 2 in Lộc Ninh District, visited and presented gifts to border guards in the district. Ms. Trần Thị Bích Lệ, head of the District Committee for Mass Mobilization and chairwoman of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee's Lộc Ninh District chapter, congratulated border officials and soldiers on the occasions of the traditional holiday, saying she hopes they will continue to protect the country's border. The delegation also presented 3 gifts to soldiers at the Lộc An Border Guard Station in difficult circumstances and 30 gifts to disadvantaged households in Lộc An commune.
Now let's take a look at the top stories around the country. The 15th National Assembly elected Võ Văn Thưởng as the new president of Vietnam at its 4th extraordinary session on the 2nd of March.
With 487 out of 488 votes, On 98.38% of the National Assembly's membership, the legislature passed a resolution on the election of Thượng. The resolution took effect immediately after it was approved. Under the resolution, Thượng, who is a member of the Politburo, permanent member of the 13th Party Central Committee Secretariat, and a deputy of the 15th National Assembly, will serve as President of Vietnam in the 2021-2026 tenure. Taking the oath of office the same day, Thượng vowed to stay absolutely loyal to the fatherland, the people, and the Constitution, and work hard to complete all tasks assigned by the party, state, and people. Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ, Vice President Võ Thị Ánh Xuân, and the President of Vietnam Fatherland Fund Central Committee Đỗ Văn Chiến presented flowers to congratulate him.
Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang affirmed Vietnam's determination to work together with Spain in elevating the two countries' strategic partnership to a new period of development, while meeting with President of the Congress of Deputies of Spain in Madrid on the 1st of March.
At the meeting, both hosts and guests agreed to step up mutual visits, including those between specialized committees of the two parliaments, to share legislative information and experience, and support strong ties at multilateral forums like the Inter-Parliamentary Union and the Asia-Europe Parliamentary Partnership meeting. They voiced their belief that the cooperation between Vietnamese and Spanish parliaments will continue enjoying positive strides both in bilateral aspects and at multilateral forums. The two sides also concurred in continuing to strongly promote the pillar of investment and trade, expanding cooperation to potential fields such as culture, education training, and agriculture, and surely responding to global issues like food security and climate change.
Vietnam has been playing an increasingly significant role in global supply chains, with foreign media such as The Economist and Nikkei Asia highlighting its huge advantages in the era of deglobalization. UK media outlet The Economist described Vietnam as a winner in the area of deglobalization. Since 2000, it wrote, Vietnam's GDP has grown as faster rather than in any other Asian country bar China, averaging 6.2% annually. Vietnam possesses advantages in terms of geography, with more than 3,000 kilometers of coastline, massive infrastructure spending on items such as new road and electronic cluster that are operating profitably. Nikkei Asia, meanwhile, said Vietnam has earned its status as a global production hub. It is already the only economy of its size and development level to have cracked the top 6 in Apple's coveted supplier list, it noted. Vietnam's success in attracting supply chain businesses was also highlighted. In particular, the country has record technology export growth that no substantial Asian rival has matched. It wrote, noting that high-tech goods as a share of export hit 42% in 2020, up from 13% in 2010. With such assessment, Vietnam is clearly emerging as an important link in the global supply network and is likely to become one of the largest manufacturing hubs in the world. US-based multinational news channel CNN has buried 9 Vietnamese caves, including 6 in the central province of Quảng Bình. Accordingly, the 6 magnificent creations of Mother Nature in Quảng Bình, which were rated as world-class caves by CNN, include Sơn Đòn, Én, Va, Nước Nứt, Tú Làn, and Thiên Đăng Caves. Tam Cốc Cave in the northern province of Ninh Bình, Sửng Sốt Cave in Hạ Long Bay, and Luan Cave in Hạ Long cities in the northern province of Quảng Ninh were acclaimed as strangely beautiful ones. CNN quoted a member of the British Royal Cave Research Association as saying that his team has explored more than 500 caves in Vietnam, but they have still only explored about 30% of the area. There are many more caves to be discovered. Vietnam caves buried by CNN are expected to attract more tourists to explore caves in a Southeast Asian country. That is all for today on BPTV News. Thank you for your watching and see you next time.